Hello guys, welcome to Edwigealamode, where I share all things fabulous. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Edwige and I love fashion, beauty and lifestyle. If it's your first time here, thank you for clicking on my face. If you're coming back, then hey boo, I see you. So today's video is a Q&A and my new boobs reveal. I have my phone here because I have loads of questions that you guys asked me from Instagram. I don't want this video to be too long, so let's get straight into it. So today marks officially 4 weeks since I had my breast reduction. So I would say the doctor took about 70% of my boobs off. I went from a 34H to a D. Now, I don't know exactly what size I am yet because it's going to take me about 3 months for the boobs to settle in. So I've got a long way to go. I will know in December. So, okay, cool. I've written some notes here. I'm going to go through my notes first and then we'll go through your questions, okay? So if you're thinking of getting a breast reduction, I would say to do your research, where you want to do it, the doctor that you want to do it with, or the clinic you want to do it with. I think it's always important to go somewhere that you know somebody who's been there before. That's very important to me. And what was the most important thing for me prior to doing my breast, and I spoke to my doctor, the most important thing for me was to make sure that I can breastfeed. It was to make sure that I don't lose sensitivity. Tell your doctor about your expectations. You really have to be firm and collect pictures. What I did was that I collected pictures of the type of boobs that I wanted and that I thought was best for my body shape. Because if you remember my boobs, I'll show you clips in this video as well, that my boobs took over my body. I told them about what I wanted, my expectations, okay? I showed my doctor pictures of what I was thinking was better for me, okay? And he advised me according to my body shape. So I wanted to actually, if you watched my previous video, I wanted to go down to a B or C. But when I got there, I was like, doctor, I want to be an A. And he was like, Edwige, just calm down. Like, you can't jump from a H to an A. He was like, it's too much of a jump. You're gonna lose shape and you're not gonna be happy. Even with the B, you will come back. He said to me, 50% of women who get their breasts reduced smaller than what they should always come back. So I was like, okay, cool, I trust you. And he was so caring, had my best interest at heart. He was advising me according to what he thought was best for me and safe for me. So once again, this video is in partnership with Clinic Hub. Thank you so much for changing my life. I'm so happy with the result and I feel like a new woman. I cannot wait for my breast to completely heal so that we can go braless, baby. Yeah, I really focused on the fact that I wanted to be able to breastfeed. I made a cup of tea, but I don't know if it's warm enough now. I made ginger tea because I'm still bloated from the surgery. That's a symptom that I'm really experiencing a lot. So yes, if you're I'm skipping things. So breastfeeding and sensation was very important to me and still is. This is something that I really stressed to my doctor that was important to me. The fact that I wanted to breastfeed and the fact that I didn't want to lose sensitivity around my nipples. So I'm all about being transparent with you guys. So far, my right boob has full sensation. I haven't lost the sensitivity. I haven't... and I will be able to breastfeed because he didn't touch the milk duct where and he didn't remove anything rather than fat tissues, okay? When they remove more than fat tissues and go deeper, that's when they start to touch things they're not meant to touch. So my doctor, I was very like, I want to be able to breastfeed my children. I don't want to lose sensitivity around my boobs. So he knew what I wanted and he made it possible. This breast hasn't come back 100%. So, in terms of sensitivity, it's only been 4 weeks. So gotta give yourself grace and my body is healing beautifully. If you're overweight, I would say to lose weight first to reduce the chances of complications. Every surgery has complications. It has what's the word? dangerous. Every surgery is dangerous. We're not going to say that it's not. Of course it is. Any sort of surgery is dangerous and can lead to complications. So I always say you have to be convicted in your heart that this is the right thing for you. For me personally, I was convicted in my heart that it was the right thing for me, although I was anxious because surgery is surgery. Okay, so I would say lose weight first, do health checks, make sure you don't have any illness, because a lot of the times people have illnesses and they don't tell the doctors, and that leads to other things happening. Okay, so always be honest. Tell them that you have, I don't know, diabetes. Tell them that you have a heart condition. Tell them no. If you go to a good hospital, a lot of the times that they will refuse you because they will see that the chance of something bad happening will be high. It's very important that you do your research to know the types of surgeries that there are for breast reduction or whatever it is that you want to do. But we're going to focus on breast reduction. So I did the anchor, which what they do is they cut up, all right, vertical, and then they cut around, and then they take off the nipple as well, okay, because the idea is to make it smaller from here, from below, and then they stitch the nipple back on. In terms of recovery, was it painful? I know you guys are dying to ask me, and I'm sure somebody also asked me this in the Q&A from Instagram. My pain tolerance is really low, and out of 10, I would say the pain was at 5. Okay, the only time I was really in a lot of pain was when I woke up from the surgery. Okay, because for me it takes me a long time to wake up from anesthesia. I woke up in so much shock. It's almost like I had forgotten what was happening. My chest, how I can explain it is that my chest felt tight. You know, like when you've been lifting loads of weights at the gym, that's what it felt like, just going hard. But like that doesn't even cut it, because it just felt like something was heavy on my chest and tight, and it's almost like I couldn't breathe and I was cold. And I remember thinking in my head, who sent me? I was like, what's going on? That's the only time I think I was in pain, like that much pain. I think the first day I experienced pain, it was at 5, okay, out of 10. I remember asking for the painkiller quite often on the first day. I was very drowsy the first week. I was very tired out of it. I slept a lot. I was still in Turkey. I couldn't go to a crowded place. Even going downstairs for like breakfast where there was other people, I found it a bit too much. I was dizzy a lot, so you can't go to the gym. I can't sleep on my breast like this, so I have to sleep on my back. I think this has been the most difficult thing for me, sleeping on my back, because normally I sleep on my front. This is how I fall asleep, on my front like this. So having to sleep like this has been very, very difficult for me, because what you don't want to do is sleep on your side or on your back. That's gonna open up the incisions where they've done the surgery, and you don't want that. What's really helped me is having pillows. So when I go to bed, I have loads of pillows high up and 2 pillows on the side. Okay, so I have one here and I have one there, and then like both, and then each of my side has a pillow that makes it extra comfortable. And then I have another pillow where I just hold it for comfort. That's really been helping me to sleep. Having a shower was difficult. Thank God I had my friend with me and she helped me to wash. The first week I didn't wash. My doctor said to me to wash from like the 3rd day, I think. But I was like, no, we're not gonna jump in the water with incisions that's open. Although the bandages were waterproof, I just didn't feel comfortable. But then I think on the 4th day we started washing, where my friend would help me to wash my back, and then we would wipe the rest of my body, and I started having a proper shower when I came back to London. So what to expect and the risks is discomfort, like I said. Occasionally you would get like this sharp pain, and it's like electric shock. It's like all the nerves reconnecting, and that has been, you know, quite uncomfortable. Well, very uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie to you, because it will just get you like randomly and you're just like, ah. So that's what I would say. Bruising, I did have bruises around here, but it's all gone now. Numbness, which is normal, you're gonna expect to feel numb. You can lose sensation, that's a risk. you may not be able to produce milk. That's also a risk for your baby. So always speak to your doctor and tell them that you want to be able to breastfeed so that they shouldn't go into the milk ducts. Okay, did my surgery meet my expectation? My doctor was understanding with everything that I had explained to him that I wanted. So I'm very happy, to be honest with you, with the results that I have so far. Like my doctor said, 50% of women come back to get their breast done or to add implants if they go smaller. So although my breasts are small, but they still look full. So I'm very happy with it now. And now I just want to keep them like this. Is breast reduction permanent? No, breast reduction isn't permanent because your breast can grow back. Breast is made of fat tissues, so when you gain weight, your breast will get bigger, okay? So it's always best to keep that in mind. If you're gonna go and do your boobs, you really have to do your best to stay in shape. My posture is so much better. I feel super light, I feel happier, and I can't wait to try on my clothes. Lots of questions about scarring. The scarring, for me personally, it's not scary. It was at first, okay? Because when the incisions have closed, oh, I forgot to mention that your breast will be so itchy, baby, you would want to rip them apart. So the discomfort that you would get is itchiness and sharp pains. You know when you're on your period and you get those sharp pains in your boobs, ×2. Itchiness, when your skin is closing up, naturally it would itch. But this one, hey, I felt like but you cannot even touch it. So what I was doing was this, or I'll just be talking to my friend and then I'll forget about it. But the boobs will itch to death. That's something that you need to bear in mind if this is what you're looking to do. So we're gonna get into your questions because I don't want this video to be too long. Then at the end, I'm gonna show you what my boobs look like now. Okay, so questions. Hello Edwige, might not be related, but how much were your teeth? Oh, that's definitely not related. Babes, okay, so to get your teeth cleaned, this is a question that I've received quite often. I'll say in English and Lingala. So to get your teeth cleaned with Clinic Hub is £150, okay? Just to get it cleaned, if that's what you're wondering. So what that includes is hygiene clean and teeth whitening. Nazaki ba question pour na kosokolamino na Turquie na Clinic Hub is à 150 pounds. Donc bako sokola minu na machine na bango après ba cheo couleur ya pembe. Oh my god, you look so happy, and I must say you are a very pretty woman. What about the cost? Thank you so much, I really appreciate you. So the cost, prix, everybody has been asking about the price. So my babes, I cannot give you a price because every operation is different. Everybody's boob size is different depending on how much they have to do and how long they have to perform. It reflects on the price, okay? How long, I forgot to even answer to say how long the surgery was. So the surgery was an hour and a half, okay? I'm hoping that I'm doing a good job at explaining everything because sorry guys, I'm still drowsy. The surgery was an hour and a half. According to my doctor, breast surgery is one of the safest surgery you could do. Okay, don't get me wrong, every surgery has complications or can have complications and can be dangerous, but breast surgery is one of the safest in their opinion because it's quick, okay, and they don't have to cut so much and dig deep. No, it's very quick. So cost, it depends. If I have to say from the top of my head, roughly you're looking about £4,000. Don't quote me though, because everybody's case is different. But if you're thinking about it, I would say try to save up at least around 4,000. But your best option would be to contact Clinic Hub, okay? I will leave their details in the description box. You can contact them, they will send you their WhatsApp number and you can speak to them. You can speak to the coordinator who will get the details from the doctor. She can book your appointment and they can sort out everything for you. But roughly, I would say have about £4,000, okay? Did you get implants with your lift? No, I didn't get any implant. I got a breast reduction and lift with my own boobs, with my own breast tissues. I have a lot of breast tissues because I naturally have big boobs. It's genetic for me, so it would be crazy for me to get implant because I already have fuller boobs. Okay, how long was the surgery? I think I answered that already. It was an hour and a half, which was really good. When I heard that, I was really relieved because I thought it would be like 2-3 hours. So hearing that it was an hour and a half, I knew that it wasn't that long. I was very happy with that. How did you feel? Was it painful? Yeah, the first day I was in a lot of discomfort. I was in a lot of pain. It's your body, okay? Oh, sorry, I need to answer that in Lingala. I'll just come back. But the biba tunenga prix, is à combien? Donc prix is au dépendre parce que na mutu azana va fat différent, ba ça c'est à tolo et ça peut différent. Donc prix ba ko pesa yo lem so ba pesa nga ngote eso dépendre na ndenge nzoto noeza yeso bango combien de temps et ba longola combien de fat. Mais ko pesa ka prix en général meka o bomba to ba 4000 pounds. Donc tika lien na bango na se cliquer lien wana tuna bango ba pesa au WhatsApp, après au contacter bango na WhatsApp bo ça la consultation ba pesa yo prix ba ti ba yebi sorti da photo na yo okangi photo o laksi bango après ba pesa yo prix na ndenge nzoto na yo ezali. Was it painful? Yes, the first day was very painful. It's your body is fragile, okay? If you pinch yourself, you're gonna feel it. So imagine having to get cut open for fat to be removed. It's surgery, so of course it was painful. The first day I would say I experienced a lot of pain, and after that it was okay, it was bearable. When you have surgery, you can't sit flat. I had to always sit up, and sitting up was putting pressure on my boobs, and that was also causing the pain. Someone went, "Why are you so beautiful?" Thank you so much. I'm just happy for you. You deserve this. Can't wait to see your new look. Thank you so much. I really do. I really cannot wait. Does breast reduction affect feeding? I think we already covered that. Were you required to lose weight before surgery? No, because I'm not overweight. But if you are overweight, you have to lose weight before you have any type of surgery. Thank you for being open about your journey. Thank you for watching and sending in your questions. My absolute pleasure. Like I always say, I'm all about being transparent with you guys and sharing my life and sharing my journey. Are you pleased with how your breasts look? Yes, I am. I'm very, very pleased. I don't know exactly what they're going to look like in the next 3 months, so we are 4 weeks in. We're just giving it time to heal, but so far I'm happy. Is there a garment provided by the clinic or did you purchase it? Yes, this garment that I'm wearing, it's compressor bra, so you have to keep this on at all times. I think my doctor said for 3 months, but when I watched TikTok videos, a doctor said 4 weeks. But I would suggest you keep this on for as long as you can. The clinic provided me this, but it's also important to buy another one. They provide you this, just get another one from them. Buy another one from them or order from Amazon. I ordered one from Amazon, but I don't know, it doesn't compress my boobs, and I feel like my boobs need compression right now. So whenever I wear that, I'm in pain a little bit, like discomfort, not pain, I mean discomfort. I start to get those twitching pain and I don't like it. So I would suggest that you buy 2 of these, okay? And compression bra is really important because it's going to help shape your boobs, and the more it compresses it, it's going to minimize pain also. Why did you choose to do it in Turkey rather than in the UK? I did the surgery in partnership with Clinic Hub, and it's cheaper to do it in Turkey. Although I didn't pay for this surgery, it was in partnership with the company, but Turkey is a lot cheaper. And me personally, I feel like when you do I know people who've done their boobs here with NHS, I feel like they don't really go in to give you the right shape, okay? For those who are waiting for the NHS doesn't do lifts. They will just cut your boobs. They will give you a reduction and that's it, and they will stitch you back on. Where if you even if you ask for a lift, I feel like here they'll just give you something that looks very basic, basically. And for me personally, I preferred turkey. And I know some people have said, oh, I've heard that I've seen people who come from Turkey, their scars are worse, la 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 la. Some people are scared to do it because they think the scarring is terrible. Like I've been saying to people who've been asking me about the scarring, depending on how you treat your scar, you shouldn't have any issues. Like me personally, I heal really well. My body heals really, really well. So at the moment, I think only here we have an incision that hasn't closed properly. Apart from that, all the scabbing has come off, and the line is like tiny. So I'm going to treat it by, I'll show you, I will leave the stuff down in the description what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using Mederma silicone tape and Mederma cream. Over time, the darkness should fade, but it's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad at all. I did it 5 years ago. It was the best decision I could make for myself. I'm so happy for you, sis. Good for you. I've had so many women come to me and tell me that they did the same thing and how it's changed their lives. So sis, I cannot wait. Do you feel an instant difference after surgery? How less heavier? Oh my God, yes. Obviously, it wasn't instant because I felt an instant pressure on my boobs when I woke up. But I think about a week, no, like 3-4 days later, that heaviness goes, and I just felt like, I was like, is this really me? And I remember when the doctor showed me the pictures of my boobs after surgery, babes, I was almost in tears. I said to him, my friend will tell you, I was like, is that really me? Even my friend was like, who do you think it is? I was just like, no, you don't understand. Is this actually me? Because people don't realize, I don't think enough people talk about how having big breasts can affect your life. If I tell you, I have not been able to buy a nice bra for over 5 years, would you believe me? I was a H. You don't find nice bras being a H. Trust me. It's very, very difficult. Like when you go to all these bra stores, as soon as you pass E, everything is grannified, babe. Ready. Someone said, hello dear, I have the same problem as you, so help me with your doctor's name who did your surgery. Okay, no problem. I will leave my doctor's name down in the description box, which I did in the last video also. So if you contact Clinic Hub, you can quote the doctor's name and say that you want to go with that doctor. I personally had such a great experience with him. He was lovely. The morning of the surgery, he came to the room, said hello to me, spoke to me. He reassured me that he was going to do his best to ensure that I was happy with my breast, to ensure that I don't bleed out, to ensure, you know, he gave me a lot of promises, and I was really relieved and really happy that I chose him. He understood the vision that I had for myself and what I wanted, and he gave me exactly that. He drew on me, and I told him, yeah, you know, I want the anchor, and he even mentioned lollipop, but he was like, you know what, Edwige, no, you're right, because your boobs are very big, the anchor would be better for you. So, and he was even impressed, like, I've been doing my research, boo boo. So it's important to do your research, okay? But my doctor was amazing. He drew on me and said, okay, how do you feel about that? And I said, yeah, I'm ready, let's go. And we went and did the surgery. So I will leave my doctor's name down in the description. Don't forget, I have a discount code. You can get £100 off, okay? How long is the recovery? So I think everybody's body is different. Everyone's bodies reacts and heals differently. My doctor said to me that it's going to be about 3 months of recovery, okay? And I know people who've had their breast done. Some people it took 4 months, some it took 5 months, some 6 months. So it depends on your body. So far it's been 4 weeks. But from how I feel, I think I give myself until December, I should be 100%. All I want to know is, are you happy? Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I did my boobs by your decision, and happy for you sharing. Okay, thank you. As someone who's always been unhappy with having large boobs, I'm incredibly inspired. Oh, bless you. Bonjour, ma fille de 16 ans a la même problème que toi. Je ne suis pas que faire car elle est encore jeune. Oh, okay, cool. Don't laugh at me. So this person said her daughter, who's 16, has the same issue, and they don't know what to do because the girl is so young. So I'm going to answer this in both English and Lingala. Bona question oyo, jeune fille azana 16 ans, azana problème à tolo. Oyebite lo ni koko sala. Ponanga, jeune fille azana mwa muke. Omoni azana na 16. So azana munene ameka na ko kita na poids total ndenge koko sala. Mais so azana taille normal lo kwa nga metolo munene. Ponanga, maman non lo bazela pesa etan ako kusata 20 ans. Omoni ako kusata 20 ans pour basala ye si jere. Eza vraiment eloko moko eza sérieux. Donc ekoki pe kozala traumatisé na yango. Donc eza important azala vraiment mature ya kosala likambo oyo pe azala na conviction yo poza na conviction na motema na yo. Omoni pesa ngo temps akokisa ta 20 ans akoki kosala yango. Soki olingi okoki kochai na liste a na NHS. Soko ozala na Londres na ebite soza mboka mususu, mais liste ya NHS na Londres ezwaka nde temps wana esenga bokendaka pa GP chaque semaine. Bozoyebisa ye ke mona azoka pasi ezo affecté ye moya saba activité na eza te, donc mukongo pasi il faut toujours kokende. Soki omoni ke bokende mingi GP azosalaka eloko te, okoyebisa GP ke oza na besoin atindo privé na yebi ke na Londres na UK okoki kosala yango. Ok, oyebisi GP ke non kana nge rumeli mwana azo kaka bien te boke na biso na privé parce que GP akoki kofutela yo ok privé eza loi na mboka oyo bato mingi bayeba yango te. Soki kana yo eza kaka ya komata ezobonga te. So I was just saying the girl is young, 16-year-old. I don't think any 16-year-old should be put in through surgery. To wait until she's 20 at least, an adult, and surgery can be quite traumatic. So I think it's important to wait. I've always wanted to do it, but don't know if with the reduction, silicone is needed. I think silicone is only needed if you don't carry a lot of breast tissues. So if you're somebody that has a lot of breast tissues, you don't need silicone. If your boobs are just saggy and you don't have enough tissues, then you will have to put a silicone, but it's not needed. Can they just reduce without putting implants? Of course, babe. I didn't do any implants. They can reduce without putting implant. Everything is your choice. If you want implant, they will do implant. If you don't have enough breast tissues and the doctor thinks it's going to be a waste of time for you to do and a waste of money to do breast reduction only, they will tell you. And this is why I say it's important to go to a good hospital, because most doctors will just take your money and say yeah, you'll be fine, and then you get your breast done, you're like, oh my gosh, what the hell, I want implants, and now you have to go and spend more money. And the reason why I trust Clinic Hub again is because their doctors will tell you the truth. Not really a question, just get better in the name of Jesus of Nazareth. Amen. Thank you. How do you feel? Do you feel any difference? How is it? Hope you're good. Yeah, I feel different. I feel very much lighter. My back feels so good. I feel good. I don't know how else to explain it. I feel good, but obviously my boobs are still slightly swollen. So I'm not 100%. I don't know how I'm gonna feel 100% yet, but already they feel super light and they look really small, really cute, and whenever I try things on, they just fit so nicely. And yeah, like look at this smile on my face. I'm so happy. If I've missed anything else, feel free to comment down below or send me a DM on Instagram. But I will try to cover as many things as possible in my coming vlogs, so do watch out for those, just to keep you guys in the loop. Who remembers this red dress? I'm gonna put a picture or a video of me wearing it on the side here, but this is what it looks like now. I couldn't zip it all the way because I'm still sore here. Oh my god. Final look, my babes. Final look. Oh my god. Wow. I just need to take a moment. 1 second. Oh wow. Wow, so this is what we have. This is what the girls are looking like. Finally, I am so happy. Obviously this top is meant to fit a little bit more higher, but because of my incisions I didn't want this part resting on it, so I've brought it a bit down, which is why you can see so much boobs. But oh my god, I'm so happy with my new boobs. Honestly, they're just so much more in proportionate with my body. I look less I look less provocative. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm really speechless. Wow. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. This looks insane. I'm so happy. By the way, this top is from PLT. The skirt is Karen Millen. I love this look. I can't wait to wear this out. And yeah, like I love this look so much. I feel like these things are poking me, so I have to take this outfit off. Side profile.